Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thinkers. Today is Thursday, October 15th. Trying a few different things, whatever, over here. So let's bear with me a little bit. But basically, let's get right to the content, right to the point. I told you stocks should be dropping and falling down in the next few days, is kind of what I said. And what's been happening is stocks been going down for the last few days. I know a little bit about stocks. I don't know a lot about stocks, but I do know a lot about the economy and the way that it works. And basically, I wouldn't be surprised if stocks continue to fall a little bit more, and then it's going to go up a pinch and then fall. But the fact of the matter is this: the Republicans, or whoever you want to say, the government, whoever has money in the stock market, they're trying to stop it. I told you all, anytime it affects them, then that's when they handle business. It's just like when they went on recess, or no, a perfect example, the government shut down. If you see, they made sure that the government shutdown didn't happen, and they got a temporary extension to make sure that they're getting their paychecks, to make sure that they're getting their money. They protect themselves. Now it's falling, and then now the president's like, oh yeah, oh you know what? Let's make it 1.9 trillion. Let's make it 2 trillion. Whatever we got to do. I wouldn't be surprised if he just went on ahead and just said skip it and just give her what she wants, without the money going to those Democrat states. Or if they go to the Democrat states, they go late. But let's try to go through a little content right now. I'm finna try this, and let's see what we got and what happened today.
One of the comments that we've heard from the speaker, or issues on the table that seems to be a problem, or at least challenged on both sides, is that over national testing strategy. Can you speak to what's happening here? It sounds to me like the Democrats are asking for $75 billion, Republicans are asking for $45 billion, but I think there's more to this.
No, that issue is getting overblown. We've agreed to $178 billion overall for health. It's an extraordinary amount of money. We'd agreed with the Democrats with $75 billion going to testing, contact tracing. I think, quite frankly, we won't need to spend all that money, but we're happy to take the money. We've also agreed to $28 billion for vaccines and distribution, which is very important to continue our Project Warp Speed. What we have been focused on is the language around testing. We had proposed a bipartisan bill that has support both in the Senate and in the House to go forward with testing. But quite frankly, when I speak to Pelosi today, I'm going to tell her that we're not going to let the testing issue stand in the way, that we'll fundamentally agree with their testing language subject to some minor issues. This issue is being overblown. We need to get money to the American public now, the people that are most hurting.
Mr. Secretary, I also want to...
Now, if you heard him, let me just chime in. If you heard him, his voice, I'm a very good judge of character, and his voice sounds like he wants to work it out. But when you hear Nancy talk, it sounds like she don't want to work it out. Pay attention. People's character and integrity are far more important sometimes than the rest of the person, or how you think a person is. Again, watch the stock market, pay attention to the stock market, but it seems like we're closer. I did another video to show Nancy Pelosi's house, and the fact that she's worth $100 million. You think somebody that's worth $100 million really actually care about you? Nope, she doesn't. So let's get back to this. It's only maybe about a couple of minutes left, so let's see what we got.
To ask you, just wanted to come back to this testing question. I know you're saying that it's not a deal breaker. Would the administration be willing to support a standalone national testing strategy bill in the same way that you would for the airlines, for example, or some of the other issues?
I think we'd combine that with a PPP deal and an airlines deal. So, again, we wouldn't move forward with testing without getting money for small business. I think, that's virtually half of the private payroll, and these small businesses no fault of their own. And by the way, let me just say, we have a national testing strategy at the moment. The national testing strategy and Mark Meadows has been enormously involved in this, working throughout the administration. I think, you know, we have over 150 million of the Binex Now tests that we have at $5 a test, incredibly economic. We are distributing those to nursing homes and schools. We're getting those out. We signed another major contract with a company that has a 98% rating from the Mayo Clinic that will be, again, tests that can be done within 20 minutes. So we'll be using those in conjunction with Binex Now. So we have a testing strategy. This comment that we're not doing testing, I think, is ridiculous. Also, the administration moved forward with an extraordinary Project Warp Speed on vaccines. We've funded manufacturing of 7 different vaccines. So we still have money left for testing. We still have money for vaccines. We'd like more. But the president has executed through us, dramatic spending on vaccines and testing. And by the way, 60 days ago, the technology was not there for a $5 rapid test.
Shepard Smith here.
All right, so basically that's about it. Looks like it's getting closer. Do I think it's going to happen? I mean, as the weeks just keep going on and on, obviously both parties want to win, but only one party can win. But we're approaching 2 weeks till election time. People know who's up and who's not up. And for the people or for the one that's not up, they'll do whatever to make those votes, whatever, go up. So that's probably about it today. Watch the stock market, pay attention. For my unemployment people, I'm rooting for you. Retroactive. I know that sometimes that it's in the bill to not be retroactive up to September 5th, but make it September 12th. That's cheating out of a week. Why cheat a person out of a week? Why? You made somebody wait, and then you want to cheat them out of a week. It's just insane the way that some people just treat people. It's just, I don't know. But that's it for today. I tried something new, and I try to get it a little bit better, focused and such. But that's it. Let's just go ahead and be out. Thinkers.